Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to Beyond the Summit Production Shanghai Dota 2 Open Season 2. We're going to be taking a look at the best of 5 game number 2, Newbee versus CDEC Gaming. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by Eosin. Eosin, how are you doing? What do you think? CDEC took the draft for themselves.
I mean, they had first pick, so I mean, they don't have to ban Drow, they can just run it themselves. I'm pretty sure every team can run Drow at this point.
That's true, but Newbee, they're going to take the Keeper of the Light. So they saw the games that we had previously, realized that that hero is still pretty good, and they take it for themselves. What do you think about that against the Drow?
10 seconds remaining.
I don't think it's like... Blinding Light is just Blinding Light. That skill is just always super annoying to deal with, but I feel like if you pick Coddle like this, you probably have something else in mind for it, rather than just, you know, a direct counter to Drow.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's nice, obviously, for the being able to mess with Drow, and the cooldown reduction might be one of those things. We have seen like a Chakra Magic Slardar be really great, because then you have the 8-second cooldown brought down to just 2 seconds, and the stun is 2.5 seconds, so you can get 2 of them in a row. But him being banned out, maybe they could go for a similar type of thing with the Axe here. That cooldown reduction is pretty great for Berserker's Call.
Man, you seem to be all about that double casting.
I like it. What can I say? It's cool.
I don't blame you. I think it's hilarious to see some of the stuff that comes out. I mean, no one really expects it. You know about it, but you can't exactly remember it very well all the time. So, like, you know, sometimes you just get double called or double Slardar crushed, and you're just like, man, how the hell did that just happen?
That's true. And I mean, is there anything else that might be able to work with the Coddle? Is it more just like the way that he allows you to play the game that teams have been taking him right now, outside of just the Blinding Light change?
Well, the thing about Coddle is that he's like incredibly mobile, or he allows everyone else to be incredibly mobile. You can be in one place and then all of a sudden be in another place just because of recall. And we have seen some teams, you know, run that setup where I can't remember which team did it, but they would go for a gank somewhere, and then, you know, they aggressively just position the Coddle, and then he recalls someone over to him, and there's another kill. So hopefully Newbee is just trying to show CDEC how you're meant to dismantle a Drow lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty scary when Newbee are feeling comfortable enough to, first of all, they win every time that they pick Drow, and second of all, they also are willing to let it go away. Like, it shows that it's not just that they think the hero is completely OP, but they know how to deal with it themselves, and this is going to pave the way now for an IO to get picked up. So, trying to counter out the maneuverability of the Keeper of the Light by taking one of those heroes themselves.
I actually really like the Wisp pickup every time people run Drow. I think Newbee have actually run this too, right? And
yeah.
I don't know. We'll just have to see how they plan out running this.
10 seconds remaining.
Wisp with Drow aura is actually surprisingly strong in the early game.
5
like,
seconds remaining.
when you have just one level of overcharge and spirits, like, your damage output is higher than you would imagine.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, we've seen time and again IOs actually be able to be pretty impactful in the early stages of the game. But that being said, I would imagine that IO is going to be... Do you pair the IO with the Drow in laning stage, or does it kind of depend upon what the other heroes are for CDEC?
I think it kind of just depends on the laning setup. Ideally, like, you just want to Wisp because in the later stages of the game, Wisp is one of the best ways to reposition and save your Drow, because Drow is just so vulnerable when she's out of position. And by having that Wisp, you know, you can save her, move her to a better location, and then you don't ever drop off in damage because she doesn't lose the marksmanship bonus by being next to people.
No. I will mention real quickly, by the way, that Drow Ranger for Newbee over the past month is set 85% win rate. They just really know how to run that hero over this past month. It's pretty ridiculous to me. They're also going to take out of the pool the Viper, and meanwhile CDEC are going to deny the Bounty Hunter and that Naga Siren. As far as Newbee are concerned, do you think that you want to try and run the Axe? Like, whenever I see the Coddle nowadays, it's been part of an aggressive tri-lane, and then you stick whoever the offlaner is up top to try and get a good one-on-one matchup. Do you think this is a lane where they could try and aggro the Drow, or this is a game where they could try and aggro the Drow?
Phantom Assassin.
Well, after seeing PA, I would say yes. We saw this come out of LFY, right? This is very similar to the aggro trialing that they ran. It was Coddle, PA, and a Tusk against
10 seconds.
Actually, I think it was like this lineup too, wasn't it? It
Yeah,
was
I
Drow,
think it
Wisp,
was.
and Venge, I think.
5
I can't remember what the last hero was, but I think it was Drow and Wisp too. So, and we watched the PA Coddle just annihilate this safe lane with Drow. So, I'm pretty certain this is gonna be a tri lane.
For anybody that happened to miss that game, by the way, it was basically just Coddle continuously spamming out Illuminate and then Chakra magicking the Phantom Assassin. So they were spamming out, you know, everything on top of the safe lane of. It was lgd.forever Young that was running it. And I don't remember who they were going up against, but they had the Tusk on them too. So it was just spam continuously because you had daggers that were going in, you had Illuminates that were going in, and then Ice Shards as well. And then when they wanted to dive, they had a Snowball ready. One of the cooler drafts from Xiaowei. The team they were playing against eventually had to just abandon the safe lane, and there wasn't really a whole lot else to do after that. But the puck is now getting taken, so another beneficiary of that Drow Ranger aura.
Yeah, I feel like they pretty much banned out all of Feb's heroes. I haven't really seen them play too much else. I think the only other hero that I've seen them play that hasn't been banned this game was the mid Nyx Assassin. Not much reason to pick that up right now because they just pick it as a counter. Okay, I mean, these guys are just copying Xiaowei at this point. This is exactly the same.
Well, all right. I guess that we talked about it. An interesting look, and we know what they're going to be running them. I wonder if CDEC did their homework and realized that this is what's coming their direction. I'm sure they do, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely know what's up. You do have to remember, though, CDEC was the team that played it against it. And while they did get annihilated, they still won the game. Remember, it was like 0-10, and all of a sudden, Xiaowei's team just lost. Despite having a free farm Timber Saw and winning your tri lane and winning your mid lane, they still lost. So we're just going to have to see if Newbee have what it takes to execute it properly in the early phase and then closing it out.
Oh, and there's going to be the Timber Saw that is in response. I guess, what do you think about this pickup then? And I mean, and that's kind of the question that I was going to ask you. This is going to be a one-on-one lane up in the top. Do you like the Timber Saw against the Axe? Do you feel like that's a strong enough hero to be causing problems for him?
10 seconds.
I'm pretty sure that Timber Saw just completely destroys Axe, but there is a potential for Axe to win that lane. I would say it's like 80-20 favored in Timber Saw's way, but there is still a fighting chance for Axe. And if it does go super south, at least you can always go back to the jungle. This is definitely a really good pick by CDEC, though. Because like you said, they experienced it, they know what's coming. So even if they're going to have to sack the safe lane, at least they should try to win like every other lane.
And that's going to be the interesting thing. It's, you know, even if because Timber Saw isn't going to take down the tower quickly, he'll be able to push it pretty rapidly. But I don't even think he can. Can you cut the creep wave with Timber Saw with level 1 reactive, or do you kind of need a little bit more? Like, do you need level 3 before that's able to happen?
You probably need at least level 2 reactive armor before you can cut waves. But even then, it's kind of hard to do because you don't exactly have the mana pool to do enough damage to kill off the waves just yet. I think you would at least need to have Shock Room in order to cut waves.
5 seconds remaining.
And we'll see if it's going to be capable of happen. The Newbee pick coming down to the wire. They ban out the Witch Doctor after the Invoker was already banned. SC, any hero for him that you really like against the puck? I mean, OD is already out of the pool.
Honestly, I would actually really like to see a TA here. I feel like TA would be pretty damn strong against all their heroes. It's good against the Timber because you kind of, you know, in the early stages, you just 3-shot him. I think the matchup is pretty good against Puck, and it's pretty damn good against, you know, Witchband Drow. You buy Blink Dagger, you jump on them, meld, 2-shot anyone.
Oh my god, they're running a support clock? What?
Oh, it's been done before, and
is that what they're doing?
I guess this is their answer to protecting the safe lane.
Okay. Life Stealer is now also going to get taken. So this draft, I don't know what's happening. Why? okay, SC is playing PA, so they're gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be mid PA then, and they're just gonna try lane with the lifesteal, which is still fine. I feel like this is a strong enough lane to beat the Drow safe lane, and I guess it's like another answer to the Clockwork as well.
I mean, okay, here's the thing though that I'm looking at also is like support clock has obviously been done before. We've seen it, but against a spamming lineup, is that really what is gonna like? Is that gonna do anything? Does that work?
You can definitely catch people out and potentially kill them with cogs. We're just gonna have to see what they have in mind. Maybe you might even see something weird like, we're gonna out spam you, I'm just gonna shoot rockets at you or something. I mean, I don't really know how they're gonna run this.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it ends up working out. September, he's known for playing a really impactful position for. We'll see if he can make that happen for himself in this game here, as the early movement down here towards the bottom lane. We're getting a little bit of lag. I might try a quick reconnect if that's cool. Would you care to give us a small bit of radio Dota while I do that?
None of Newbee actually decided to TP. Only September does. He walks over to the Roshan pit, and he realizes this is going to be an aggro tri lane. He awards the cliff above Roshan, and Newbee go for a 5-man smoke into CDEC's jungle.
I'm just looking at Meepo concept art right now. Hopefully I get back into the game. Oh, come on now. I believe in you. And
well, CDEC they understand what's going to happen, and they are already positioning to run an aggro tri lane themselves, and I believe they're just going to do their best to continuously dodge Newbee's laning setup.
Yeah, Timber saw against this lineup. How well do you think he's going to do? Do you think he can stand up to the pressure that's going to be applied by this Newbee lineup, or do you think that Newbee think about TPing all 3 of their heroes?
I don't think you TP everyone, but you just kind of, as long as you have your lifestealer and Coddle together, I think you just have to dodge.
The battle begins.
Timbersaw is like, he's gonna have to get a lot out of the laning phase, because you are against a Coddle, and later into the game, if you don't have the items you need to deal with Mono Leak, it's gonna be a nightmare for you.
Huh, and they're actually already bringing Kaka up here, so it looks like they're going to go for a dual lane setup instead. I kind of wonder if they were anticipating CDEC reading this, and I mean, this again was the lineup that CDEC faced off against with LGD.Forever Young, so maybe they're inside their heads a little bit. It's June offlane Puck instead, which means that it's going to be November on the Drow Ranger in the mid lane. Very odd start to this game.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely see the same lineup, right, that they played against, and I guess this is their strategy is to completely throw them off. Like, we completely guessed the laning or the lane setup, like everything was just incorrect, because they've played against this before, and they're just readjusting themselves to like favor themselves for this match, the laning setup.
I'm restarting again, trying to see if I can sort out any of these lag issues. Unfortunately, you kind of just kept the luck of the draw as far as the Great Firewall lag is concerned. But back into the game now. November already 4-0 versus the 8-3 of SC. He's having a really good time mid. Oh my god, and might actually just find a kill. Fairy Fire is trying to keep himself alive. Man, SC, when he strikes, it's pretty hard.
This is a rough lane for Drow. I feel like you can't beat the PA in the early phases like this. You just don't do enough damage to harass him, and the PA just does way too much damage with the dagger spam.
Man, what a frustrating lane to go against. And SC, again, just ready to get into his face. Meanwhile, bottom lane, looks like September's going to be able to pick up that rune, and Faith is going to heal himself back up. We might be in for a little bit of a lag fest, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that right off the bat, but we'll do our best to keep bringing you whatever we can see. KP over here as well. The illusory orb damages their silence as well, and they find first blood. June able to make it happen with October on the Wisp.
Yeah, they really need that for the Wisp. The Wisp, like,
mid lane though, they've actually found another kill. Oh my god.
This Wisp needs to get his bottle and help out his mid. I think the Puck is more or less okay on his own now, but you can't leave this Drow to die in the mid lane like this.
And I'm not really seeing what the Clockwork is offering to the equation right now. I mean, U9 and Faith are still getting whatever they want, and you're about to have a rotation from Kaka on this Tusk. They don't spot him out as of yet, and now September found the snowball in, the roll, the open wounds. September's going down. Another kill going the way of Newbee. This is a rough one indeed.
Well, we're seeing it again. The Drow Ranger has understands that he just cannot lane against the PA. The PA can kill him at any time. He's not getting the support he needs. He's already picked up the recipe and the Quelling Blade. He's committing to the Iron Talon jungling.
Oh god, it's a hard life. And you know, I'm looking at this now. Like, do you just leave mid alone? Like, how does this work? Do you have to send somebody there, right?
I mean, if he's like underneath this tower, he'll definitely walk back in to get some kind of like EXP and farm. But for the most part, once all the creeps are off of his side of the ramp, he just has to go into the jungle.
Oh, that hurts. Kaka picks up the Invis rune now as well, and the tough thing about this as well for Newbee is or rather for CDEC, is they have great heroes to roam into the jungle and find that Drow if he is hanging out over there. So a really rough lane. KP in the meantime has taken a good amount of damage. October trying to find the kill, but they did find the dagger. Really good tether away. That was close to being a disaster. And does have another dagger, but dropping low. Yeah, that's October still living through that. Salves up.
I'm surprised Wisp went for the boot pickup. He's not gonna be able to do too much without his bottle. He has no regen, and if you don't have regen as a Wisp, you don't actually offer very much.
Well, Kaka is scouting, by the way, also. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. And I guess just wanting to be able to outpace the Axe if he comes over there. As Kaka places a ward behind enemy lines, they're putting so much pressure onto this mid lane here. How does September fare against the PA?
Pretty much the same thing. You can't lane against it. You just try to get whatever EXP you can. If you're out of position, you're just going to die. Because Cog isn't going to do anything for you when PA just blink strikes you.
Tower is under attack.
That's true. Oh man, such a difficult game already, and the only lane that's really working well for them is this Puck up top. He's top of the CS board, 32-7. Timbersaw's also having an okay time down here, but already around 1100 net worth lead into the favor of Newbee. They're getting what they want. That's for sure.
CDEC is pretty much banking on June again. I mean, I think by this point it's fairly obvious that CDEC relies on June as, you know, the main playmaker for his team.
Oh, we've got a lot of slideshow Dota going, guys. Sorry about this one, but the rotation in, they almost kill off November. He's able to get away just barely, but SC on top of the IO, they find the kill, and now thinking about diving deeper, September could be in for a bit of a bloodbath if they do opt to go for him, and yeah, they've got eyes, and he is going to be able to TP out of there, but they are just behind so much pressure. Newbee all over him.
Well, one good thing about the CDEC lineup is that Puck is going to finish his blink fairly soon, and with the blink setup and his skill build, like, he's really committing to the. Okay, he doesn't go for it. He's just going to go try to win his lane even harder right now. He picks up the phase boots. I don't think I've ever seen anyone pick up phase boots except for Bone 7.
All right, well, KP is taking a lot of damage for it, so that's a bit of a problem, and now Puck going forward isn't going to be able to find the kill, though, and even the call coming out from the Axe trying to get that extra bit of armor for survivability, and they aren't going to be able to. What's the idea behind the phase boots for the Puck? Like, does he just think he can't find stuff?
I mean, it's like I said, if he buys Blink and looking at his skill build, like, oh, hold that thought.
Yeah, the snowball in, KP in the pain train right now with September. They are going to be chasing him down. The shards go out, doesn't get that block off that they might need, and they are going to be able to finally find that kill. So nicely played by the Puck.
I guess he just assumes that even if he picks up his Blink, it's still very hard for him to find kills. And if you look at his skill build, I thought he would actually go for it, because this is the kind of build you would take when you're trying to make ganks against like PA or Tusk or Lifestealer happen, because you need that very, very long silence so that they can't cast any of their abilities.
Bottom lane, though, they relocate in SC, and that's going to be another kill going against Timbersaw. We're seeing it slide by slide, but they keep on just being able to punish this lineup of CDEC, and there's not really a great way for them to stop this. I am really struggling to see what they do now. I mean, where's the play? Is it just trying to wait until Puck does get that blink, or do you need to wait until he's going for Veil first?
No, I mean, Veil is definitely fine. You can find pickoffs happen, but the rest of his teams need it. The rest of his team needs to have levels. Like you can't just fight. You can't fight just yet. You need to have at least Clockwork with 6. If they can get Clockwork 6, he can at least set up for his team and die for it. He'll probably die for it a lot, but at least he can set up for his team.
I'm taking a look at some of the net worth right now. He is top of the mark in June, hoping to be able to take win for his team. But it's still Newbee taking down the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane as well. So it's looking really great for Newbee already. How do they transition into this? What are the Newbee going to be looking to try and do now?
Hold that thought. Oh, SC.
Oh.
He missed his blink.
When they get the Illuminate, pushing him back, the blinding light down as well. They have the cogs there, so U9 in a little bit of trouble, and he does fall, so the rotation from Droon does bear fruit. KP is here as well. They're trying to get Faith away from there, but he is going to end up falling. Puck gets the kill with the tether snapping. Yeah, that's going to be enough.
Well, this is how they climb back into the game. June is already making plays happen. He doesn't even need the blink dagger. He's just that damn strong right now. I mean, with the Drow Aura and the phase boots, I mean, he does 148 damage.
Yeah, that's scary. I mean, he's not known for being a traditional right-click carry, but he's got some amount of damage at the very least. And now with the bonus magical damage he'll be getting from the Veil, this could start to pose some more trouble for the PA in particular. You don't want to rush a BKB at this point for a PA, right? You go like a Vanguard or I guess he's not going Vanguard. He's got the Poor Man Shield.
My guess is that he'll probably go for the Desolator because Desolator is incredibly strong against a lot of these heroes. I mean, it allows you to pretty much instantly kill the Wisp. The Wisp has 0 armor right now. Oh
man, he's in some trouble. Tether again, trying to escape. He popped the smoke previously, but yeah, he's gone.
That poor Wisp, he just wanted to sit in the trees and get his level 6. 130 EXP off.
That hurts. Yeah. Oh, but they do get the Clockwork Hook bottom lane. Faith in a little bit of trouble. They blinding light him out of it, which was a pretty neat little play, but came slightly too late. That's something that they do need to be concerned about as well as the game goes on. Blinding Light being able to get the counter initiation against the Clockwork.
Well, the thing about Blinding Light is even if you get the Clockwork off, if he's on top of you already, he's done his job. Like Clockwork here is actually a pretty damn good pick against PA and the Lifestealer because it's very easy for you to just throw away your life to keep him in a cog because once you use Blink Strike on PA or if you're in a cog as Lifestealer, you have to kill off those cogs if you want to get out. And
relocate onto KP. He gets the call though and might just bring down the Wisp. Is going to end up being able to find that kill. June also trying to man up against the SC PA, and so the relocate gank. They find the kill onto Axe, but they lose the IO. Still very worth it.
Well, it looks like PA is opting for a very teamfight heavy build right now. He's going to pick up the Vlad.
I guess. Is it worth it to get the 2 Desolators since we imagine Lifestealer will eventually be going for it?
If he does go for the Desolator, then I definitely don't think so.
Yeah.
If the Lifestealer has it perfectly fine, PA can just go Vlad's into, I would assume, BKB would be a pretty good choice here.
The Faith, Keeper of the Light, as well as going for the no mana leak build, just focusing instead as we do get the ulti pulling out and the jump, the catch, the kill. Feb goes down. Coddle finds it. Man, just like that. Very nice little play for them.
Yeah, I think once Newbee gets 4 staffs up too, the effectiveness of the Clockwork is going to fall off by quite a dramatic amount.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
June is still here. They have vision with the flare and trying to take down this tower. They're doing a good amount of damage to it, and Puck is, well, still testing them. They have the snowball there, ends up being able to catch, now taking some more damage, dropping low. Puck might go down, but Kaka gets that Walrus Punch Apple onto September and still taking a lot of damage. Is going to be pushed back. The IO keeps him alive. Now the hook shot forward finds Faith. The relocate forward even a couple more feet. I don't know if that one was completely necessary, but they still do find that kill. 3 gone in the mid lane with the tier 1 tower. CDEC are definitely striking back after that disastrous game 1.
Well, they banked on June, and it's paying off. June has so much net worth at 13 minutes as a Puck.
Oh God.
Like, Phase Boot, Blink Dagger, Veil, holy crap. This guy is destroying Newbee.
That's pretty good. Well, and the other big problem that we're seeing is that KP is just very much lacking his farm and so close to getting his Blink Dagger. He's going to be brought down again. Timbersaw gets that kill. Oh, he was really close to being able to finish that off, and now gone another 300 gold. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, they're going in. Lifestealer Bomb.
Snowball forward, and yeah, Lifestealer Bomb is down, but Kaka's going to pay for it. He ends up going down here as well. U9 just has to run away. I don't know if it's going to be enough, and SC taking some damage as well from the, well, battery assault. SC jumps back in and is going to try and blink strike away. Does not want to get caught. They find another double kill. June is all over Newbee. U9 trying to man up, but another hook shot forward. September making plays. Armlet toggling, trying to stay alive, but he's going to end up falling. A full 5-man wipe at 14 minutes. CDEC looking very good indeed.
Very reminiscent of the LFY game. You win the laning phase, but oh man, the Drow jungle and the June offlane Puck, holy crap.
That's good to see it when it happens.
Oh, I love it. Keep going for Dagon too. the June special. Buy offlane Dagon buyer.
That's great. I love that. Let me try one final reconnect. We're probably not going to get anything from it just because of how the lag works with this, but there's a chance that we might end up translating this into something good. Care to let us know if we miss anything of importance? Just Dota 2.
Looks like Newbee is just slowing down a little bit. They're not as willing to fight at this point. They're just waiting for their items now. Keeper of Light's like 600 gold away from Force Staff. And KP is just like 200 gold away from his Blink Dagger. He really needs it. So until then, Newbee is just dodging now.
Oh, come on now. I believe in you. What's weird about this lag is it always happens in this way where it's like one game, it's completely fine. The next game, just the servers get overloaded and you can't run it. It doesn't matter what you try and do to solve the issue. And just get to look at Dazzle's pretty face while we wait to reconnect. I believe in you.
Oh, interesting. Kaka just solo smoked himself. I think he's just trying to place wards. When you have to use a smoke just to place wards, it's looking pretty bad for your team.
Oh my goodness. This is not supposed to take this long to reconnect. I believe in you. Come on now, server. You can do it. Everybody out there in the world, just clap your hands. It's like Tinkerbell. Eventually it will come back to life. Oh no.
Well, on the bright side, nothing's happening right now.
Always the optimist. Oh, man. All right, and there's my Dota 2 crashing. Come on now. I believe in you, Perfect World. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, June showcasing his Dagon for the first time.
Who'd he kill?
Again. What can he even do? You don't have enough life to survive that combo. He just blinks on top of you and unloads everything without having to ulti you. And you're just dead.
Oh, we're back. We're live. We're doing it. October is here, and yes, June is just going to be tethered too. So they killed off the Coddle. Oh man, do you upgrade this Dagon as well? Is that the play?
Honestly, I feel like in this position it might be worth it because he's so far ahead and he's so strong that anyone he combos is just going to die. Like, it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's the PA or the Axe or Coddle or Tusk. Like, no one's going to survive that full combo with the Veil amplifying all of them.
Well, here we go. KP jumps in, gets the call. A lot of damage on November, bringing him low, and already the axe is gone. So he talked about how much damage that puck is able to do. The U9 being controlled for the moment. They do manage to relocate out one, but the Drow has already gone down. Now Feb also getting controlled. Walrus Punch onto the Timber Saw. He is going to not get up to the high ground. They actually catch eyes on him, and they find that kill. They're relocating back in now. September, they get a huge Dream Coil. Oh my god, June is destroying them, and now pushed up to the high ground. Kaka's going to be controlled. U9 still trying to bring down the September Clockwork, and Armlet toggling as well. June can go back in if he wants to, as there's a good chance he could bring down U9. They do kill off that Clockwork. Can they Armlet toggle enough? No, the Dagon's too strong. June finds it. Meanwhile, over by the hard camp, Kaka is able to bring down one. Actually, Io denied by the neutral creeps. And so the final score ends up being a 4-for-4 exchange, excuse me. A little bit into the favor of Newbee, and they aren't going to be able to secure Roche.
I think overall this is a pretty good win for Newbee because they held him off from taking Roshan for free. And they took out enough people that, you know, they won't be able to regroup just so easily to take Roshan right now. So this is going to be one of those, oops, sorry.
Oh, no problem. Don't even worry about it. November's going back for the Shadow Blade now also. I mean, this is just another one of those avenues through which they can initiate. Do you think this is the right choice for November, or do you think maybe more tankability might have been the better option?
Dire's top tower is under
I think it's just a preference kind of thing. I think he just likes having it, and he might be going for the Silver Edge just to deal with the PA and the Axe.
Oh, and they're inside. Clockwork could go for a hook shot, is going to be able to find KP. Lifestealer's inside of him. They're stuck in the cogs now, and meanwhile, Timbersaw jumps in. He's going to the high ground as well, and November is still going to start dealing a ton of damage. Puck brings down the axe. Just an instant kill there with the Dagon, and still Lifestealer trying to find something. Snowballs forward, and they find the kill on the IO. That's something going back into their favor. Feb is still very strong. They do pop the rage now, turning on to November, but they're going to be able to force staff away. I don't think that they find this kill. Puck is still chasing. They get the silence, push U9 into the trees. He's trying desperately to escape. Does have the armlet toggles, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Dagon is back up in 2, and doesn't even matter. Clockwork finds the battery assault kill on the other side of the fight. Kaka certainly can't bring down Feb, and there is just no way for them to come and contest any further.
Is under attack.
Oh, poor Kaka. He has no TP. He might get found here. I think they might find him.
Oh, no.
Someone's going to pass through there eventually, right? And even if he... Okay, he's running away. This is such a waste of time for him, though, unfortunately.
I mean, they're holding off the Roche, but I don't know if it's really... Like, is this enough? They're going to come back in again and try and contest it. Have a blinding light available. Could think about pushing them up onto the high ground, but the wards are now taken down, and SC is in the area. They're still bringing Roche slowly down. June gets hit. They do go for the blinding light. It just pushes a couple back, and Chakra Magic comes out. They actually catch him. Oh, Faith is just brought down. A nice force staff there from the Clockwork, able to catch him in the cogs, and there was no way he was getting out of there. SC still wants to come and contest. They have vision in the pit, but...
Oh, they caught KP.
Oh, yeah, he's dying. They bring him down. A double kill for June. And maybe going to find more. Like, if SC sticks around here, there's no way that they can't contest, though. That's the problem. He has Lifestealer inside of him. Oh, now they pop out.
They finally give it up. And so ends the great dance around Roshan.
Yeah. 24-11. Oh no, and they found SC again. He was so close to his Blink Dagger. They bring in the Timbersaw, and he's going to be able to go for the Blink Strike away, trying to stay alive, but the Clockwork Hook puts through him. Nicely done. The Cogs push back onto U9 as well. Oh no, and can they find this kill? Coddle able to get up to that high ground with the Force Staff, so at least something going back their direction, but man, oh man, it's tough to find a silver lining for Newbee.
Yeah, this is so rough. They're like slowly falling so far behind. This PA 7,000 net worth. Who do you even kill? You can only kill the Wisp. No one else can even be touched. They already have a 4-step on Clockwork too. This Clockwork pick is really working out for them. They like you said, September, that playmaking 4. This guy is super ownage on Clockwork.
Now a Shadow Blade being popped. Thought I heard that at the very least. Was that the Drow Ranger? Yeah, it's just on to back out. So what's the play now? Do you just try and fight your way back into it, or I guess you have to find June first, right?
Well, right now they have to be really patient. I don't even think they try to fight right now because June still has Aegis, and there's no way they can win a team fight off of a puck with Aegis right now.
I'll take that.
Worth noting, this is the one player from CDEC that is pretty high up there on the MMR leaderboards. I'd love to bring that back. SC is still 1,000 ahead of him, but in this game, it's the puck that's been able to steal a show. Just all over him. 13,000 net worth at this point. The Dagon level 4 is up and online. God, and Kaka could just get exploded puck destruction in the mid lane, and it's too easy. My God.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I was talking about. That extreme snowball. You might as well level up your Dagon because no one's gonna survive. He already has Dagon 4. He used 14k net worth. This is 6k over your over the enemy PA. No one is gonna survive this combo, and he's just gonna keep doing it to you. He's 16-0-8. That's 24 out of his team's 26 kills. Like.
Oh my God, SC! Oh, they get the counter initiation play, but it doesn't matter. Puck ends up finding the kill still. If they could find a kill onto this puck, it would be so significant. A ton of gold going back in their coffers, but they just don't have the ability to do it. Io is on him, and even if they did find that kill, it's only Aegis. June puck is destroying Newbee's face. Oh my God. Off lane. This was the off lane. What?
I mean, it is the off lane, but there was so much, you know, support and in terms of lane setup too. This might as well be like a carry farm kind of setup.
Oh man, they jump forward, they get the call. Feb maybe gonna drop low, but meantime June is just gonna jump in there and be able to bully Faith. There's another kill. Dreamcoil connects onto 2. June is perfectly fine dying here, has the Aegis, and now September chasing him further in. They might be able to bring down Kaka. Oh, not going to be able to quite get him, but still September is going to have to go for the hook shot away. U9, he needs to be careful. His rage is about to wear off, and there's the take onto the dome. GG gets called with the 19th kill from Puck, and completely doing whatever he wants in this game. What a beautiful display. Hopefully next game we end up actually being able to see the game more than one frame at a time, but it doesn't take much to see that June was owning there.
I mean, there was a carry. That was it. That was the ultimate carry. 19-0-9 on June. Let's take a look at his averages for this hero. He is so far above his average play for Puck.
Yeah, that's absurd. Oh my God. And I mean, he didn't even really need, it's just absurd how well he played that game. Yeah, ridiculous GPM, ridiculous experience per minute. The damage dealt was more than
damage dealt.
It was more that dealt than the next 2 heroes from Newbee and almost the next 3. Like, absurd, just absurd amounts of damage dealt. So, all right, what do you think they need to do in game number 2 on the side of Newbee? What do you switch up? What do you change?
They're probably just like, all right, guys, they couldn't beat Drow, we can't beat Drow. Let's just not play it. Let's just come to agreement that neither side should just play Drow.
Absolutely.
while June did play really well on the puck, he was kind of enabled by the Drow because that Drow aura plus his phase boots, he was hitting for 150 damage at level 7. That's just the power of the Drow aura, and it's just no one can handle that.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in for game number 2. We still have potentially 3 more if the trend continues of trading off games apiece. CDEC facing off against Newbee. A lot on the line. I'd say particularly for Newbee, if they win this, it shores up their potential invite towards the major. And likewise, if CDEC win this, it gives them a shot at being able to actually prove that they're one of these other top teams in China that people need to keep an eye on. So stay tuned. Eosin and myself will be continuing the broadcast in just a couple of minutes. See you guys then.